Yeah. Okay, that's her. Briggy left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Into the canyon.
You do see sort of as you head to the barracks that Briggy is sort of pacing back and forth while Rex sits at the fire.
You mean Carolyn is?
Oh my god, what did I just say? Yeah, Carolyn. She's just sort of like really trying to wear this rug out as she paces back and forth.
Here's a question. Does it seem similar to if somebody went out and Teresa is worried about them coming back? Like, just to get, like, milk or something. Okay, yeah, that tracks. Yeah, he's probably, like, leaned against this wall, just...
Oh, perfect.
There's almost like a weird, like, smile and comfort to seeing her doing that. I'll be fine. Scoot that over there. Jeez.
She just, like, is walking and notices you. What?
No, nothing at all.
Hey, what's your passive perception?
His passive is 16.
Okay, so you hear Sebastian's voice suddenly show up from behind you.
Wait, how do you just appear?
I don't believe you are properly introduced yet, Watchman.
No, I don't
and
think so.
You as well, said Laura Carolyn.
She just stops, looks up, squints.
I assure you,
pacing
back and forth does nothing for those that you're worried about.
Who's writing the fucking note over there?
She just pauses. I'm
Well,
sure they're fine.
Then why are you pacing? Come, let's have a talk. We're all watchmen, you know?
She just sort of pauses, takes a breath. I told myself I wasn't going to mother them.
Oh, you absolutely are.
Shut up, Bradford.
I'm not
So
saying it's a bad thing.
Watchman Bradford, then?
Just like a nod. And she's Carolyn. And that's
Watchman
Rex. And he points at Rex.
You know, that's the third Rex I've encountered in all my time at the Watch.
Really?
It seems to be a rather common name, funnily enough.
Were they all K9?
Well, of course, they're all Blackhounds.
Ah. Well, this one's the better Rex.
I'll take your word for it. Maybe at some point me and Rex can have a race. You're the cook here, no? You're the cook here, no?
Yes.
Can I ask if you have any tips or tricks or secrets about making good food in the field?
I feel my mentor would be very disappointed if I just gave away all of the secrets of the trade.
Your mentor?
Yeah.
You have a mentor?
Yes. Have you ever heard of the esteemed Billy Sunday?
I'm not gonna bother fucking rolling. He's a ranger, not a White Watchman.
No shot.
Ah. No.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't seem, looks him up and down. Fine dining type.
You can get in the field. Leaning close to Bradford. I was told by Watchman Gregor that Carolyn might be a prospect for the Rangers. Would you agree with the assertion? Don't worry, it's not locking anything in. I just want to know if it's even something I should bother bringing up.
Seeing her leave, can I just try to insight to see if she might have heard that and is just like, I'm just gonna give him privacy.
Yes,
she just pokes her head out to see if they're back yet. Before going back to pacing.
Sebastian, he's going to make an insight check because it seems. Okay, I as Crash know that Carolyn was not like this before, like when we first saw her as players. But to Sebastian, he doesn't know that. Can I roll an insight to see like why she doesn't want to be like why she doesn't want to subscribe to that sort of mindset? Like why? Like is it induced by disdain, disfavor, etc., etc.?
Sure, absolutely, roll it.
Nice.
You will have a 9.
It's a new day, right? Lucky points. Way better.
I want to like get a chair and have her sit down, but I feel she will not sit in that chair for more than like 4 seconds.
Yeah, you just sort of see her pacing and keep checking back outside and saying to herself, they're fine, they're fine. They have plenty of people watching them, I'm sure they're fine.
She's not normally like this, is she?
I haven't seen her act like this. She's very attached to the underclass.
Is she? I guess that is a good and a bad thing for an upperclassman.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this, Watchman Bradfield. She seems rather against being the way she is. Why is that? Do you know?
If I had to... He's gonna... He doesn't imagine she's trying to really listen in, but he's gonna try making sure that he isn't like just blurting out his opinions very loudly, so he's being a little quiet. But I'm gonna talk at a normal volume.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe she just doesn't want to get super attached, maybe she doesn't want to get hurt again, maybe she...
Again?
There's a lot of history you don't know.
Watchman Castro told me you all suffered some losses recently on your last mission. I'm assuming that is related.
Hey, Rex and I are going to go for a walk.
I think that's good. Clear head.
What? I don't mean to pry, but... I know I'm probably not exactly the most famous person in the compound being a part of the Rangers, but we do have hearts out there. Well, it sort of hurts seeing someone like that. What happened during the last mission? How many people did you all lose? Because your barracks seems rather populated.
Not what you pry, you picked the most prying possible question. He starts heading over this way, just to go through here to... He's probably like working on a stew and is just like gonna check on that.
Well, if I'm being honest, I'm wondering if I'm going to be permanently stationed out here. So I figure I might as well get a lay of the land and a body count.
Garth has to determine, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4? I think
4 is right.
4. Yeah.
Cool.
Numerically
Clint,
4.
Looking, Clint, looking, Con,
Albion.
Albion. I feel like I'm missing something. What? Clint? Am I stupid?
Martin.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll take
Martin
her.
wasn't last mission, but he is on the board.
Total casualties.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And he was specifically asking last mission, so.
Yeah.
Numerically 4.
It's like we honestly to a better place.
God, you're right, but shut up.
Oh, people. That's... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so insensitive. But surely you all as watchmen know that a 4-person casualty count isn't exactly the highest.
Numerically, again, yes. But they aren't numbers now, are they?
You put me in an awkward spot, Watchman Bradford.
Well, you ask a prying question, it's going to get very weird very quickly.
Fair enough. I appreciate your kindness on answering, so I'll swallow the awkwardness I will be honest, as Rangers, especially me, and the sorts that are specialized in, how to say, geopolitics, at a certain point, people do become a number. So, but you're right. You lost 4 brothers and sisters, so. I can't fault you for that.
Don't. I don't know what to say. Just don't bother asking a lot of people right now. If you want to make bad blood, then start asking people about it. As for your previous question about the Rangers, training-wise, Carolyn is exceptionally competent, to say the least. But you saw her in there. She's
not able to stay alone, is she? Not alone in the field.
just shakes his head.
Do you think she can get accustomed to such? Or do you think that's a fruitless endeavor?
I think you could probably get people accustomed to just about anything. I don't think
Sounds
it's
like
terribly
you speak from
wise.
experience.
Yeah, well, Blackwatch wasn't exactly the shining glimmer in my eye of options of what I wanted to do with my life. So,
Oh? And yet you're here.
and yet I'm fucking here.
Okay, Watchman Bethrock, color me intrigued. Where are you from? He's gonna sit down at the edge of the oven, or the fireplace.
As you sit down there, you see whatever he's working on is going pretty okay at best, because I rolled a fucking 10 on those cooks. Utensils.
Better than Sebastian's field cookery.
Oh my god. Let's see. Hand me that. He just points at some types of spices that are probably next to him.
Hands him.
Starts trying to fix his mistakes. You know of Boggy Willow, I'm assuming. He only assumes.
I'm
that
a
because
ranger.
it
Wait,
is-
no, I'm a
exactly.
ranger.
It's like a
Yeah, yeah.
Blackwatch site that we would probably keep
Yeah.
track of. Or at least you might
Mhm.
know the history.
There's a big op.
Big op that took out a
Geopolitics.
fucking class.
Buggy Willow. Ah. Oh. Watchman
put that
7 was
together.
talking to me about that.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't remember me. We had worked together a long time ago, and then the first thing he says is, "Hey, guy." And then he asked if I was doing the scouting for Buggy Willow. So you're from there?
Before it was filled with the horrifying monstrosities that would scar any normal human being, yes. Or
The place is cleaned up now, if it makes you feel any solace. In
Kinda
due
like-
time.
Yeah, he kind of like tilts his head like back and forth, trying to judge if it does or not, and he doesn't entirely know if it does.
In due time, Watchman Bradfield. Once the place is cleared out, once nature, or what constitutes it on our cursed earth, reclaims it in due time, wise people will see the ruins. They'll see the waters out there, that lake, and they will resettle it. I've seen it happen more than a few times. So, hometown won't stay dead.
Yeah, but
And
it won't
perhaps
exactly
you can-
be the same town.
No,
The same people.
no, you're right. So, what's someone from Boggy Willow doing in the watch? If you want, I can tell you about my own hometown. If it makes you feel more at ease. You seem rather... Looks at the pot. Just.
This isn't even a hard recipe. I don't know what's... Yeah, I'm distracted. No.
I have no... If I'm being honest with you, Watchman Bradford, I have no fucking clue what you're cooking.
It's some It's almost like a joke meal. It's something called cornbread soup. You know what? I don't need to explain this to you.
Cornbread
Look,
soup?
it's much thicker, like broth, and then you put the cornbread on top and then bake it. It's a whole thing. Has like 3 different types of beans, or at least 1, because I can't get 3 here. Anyways, what you were saying about your house?
As you're talking, you hear the doors open and close.
Oh shit, it's a briggy. Hey, I've always been curious about this. Since there's a fire
we
on
see
this side and
through
a fire
this?
on this side. Yeah, exactly. Can
Yeah.
we just like spy through here?
At Boggy
Absolutely.
Willow, at Boggy Willow, it was like this. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Watchman
I think
Briggy.
Bradford just crouches down. Oh yeah.
everything all right, Watchman Briggy?
She just stops walking, looks over, squints, sees you,
Insight check on the squid. Does she not like Sebastian?
opens the door. It's
Oh
fine.
my god, you rolled so bad.
Have you seen Lucian around?
Can't I have?
Last I saw, he was heading to the tower to help with the UT training.
And they're not back yet.
No, they aren't actually. How long has it been?
Yeah.
Several hours. The place is like 2 hours away.
Right.
Sheesh.
So a couple hours there, do the whole procedure.
Well,
maybe like half an hour.
It's 2 hours away, but like the sprinting you do there makes it significantly shorter. It's like 10
Okay.
miles.
so they'll be back soon-ish, as long as something doesn't go wrong.
Hmm.
In theory.
Understood.
Did you need him for something? You and Lucian don't interact a ton.
Just wanted him to check on Doran is all.
Watchman Dawn. Me and I were talking last night. There's something the matter with him. He said rather talkative.
She just looks over at you and squints again. He has a problem I cannot fix, but I think if anyone can talk to him about it, it's Lucian.
What sort of problem?
Sebastian.
I don't know if I knew the problem, I'd help him fix it. That's what I'm trying to get Lucian to. She just looks at you and Bradford like a little flustered. I'm not good with words. I don't know what you want me to say.
No, you're
It
fine.
is
You're
all
fine.
right.
You're not
It
great
is
with
all
words,
right,
and he's not
Watchman.
great at social cues.
He just looks at that, shrugs.
She's like,
You know, there's a joke amongst some of the compounds about people that join the Rangers. They say, well, a little touched in the head. And he'll do like the crazy, like, woo, like gesture around his temple.
That's not a joke, that's like a fact.
Ouch, Watchman Bradford, ouch.
she just
Yeah.
like takes a deep breath and sigh. If you see him and he shows up, could you remind him to head to the Arcanium?
Certainly.
Absolutely.
She just nods. Good day to you then.
Good day. She's a similar ways as Watchman Garland, huh? Cares about people. That's good.
Yeah.
It's good that your class has such heartfelt folk.
It's good when everybody's doing good, and really bad when it's bad.
Ah! I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I suppose Watchman Castor was my first omen to that, huh?
Trevor just kind of sits there for a moment, just thinking about it. And it's like, yeah. Yeah,
Let's
he would
cut
be
away
doing
from
good.
joy topics. Is there anything you want to know about my village or anything? Keep the score even.
Yeah, I'll be blunt. How fucked up did it get before you had to leave?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, color me interested.
I am from a place south of Sycusia, by the lakes, past Andorra. I don't know if you would have heard of it. Most people call it the Core. Coeur d'Epine is the full name of it. It's a marshland town that sits on a sits on dead wood pillars in a saltwater lake. There's fish, sometimes. Water snakes, urchins, poisonous toads, and frogs.
Ugh.
My people made it a lifestyle to collect such creatures, and we use their toxins against any that would invade. And let me tell you, around there we have a lot of orcish neighbors.
All right.
So we put those toxins to proper use. What made me leave? They believed, my village believed, that I had special blood. Do you know what happens when a village like that finds a new snake, a new urchin, a new toad? Why, they capture it and try to drain it.
And I'm guessing you didn't
Unfortunately.
like that very much.
I did what I had to do. I knew no different. These were my people I was helping save, supposedly. But in due time, some watchmen came through and pointed out the error of their ways. And some of my fellow villagers saw reason. They smuggled me out. I think I was, I don't know, 11, 12 at the time?
Why do they think you had special blood?
I do not know. It was something that, what's the term? Alderman saw in me. But whatever he saw in me, it was something that only he saw, and definitely not the Watch or anyone else. To this day, I wonder. I wonder what made him think that. I've gone through the cleansing many a time. I can tell you for certainty there is nothing special about me or my blood. I wonder if it was somehow cursed or touched by darkness.
I wouldn't be surprised
know.
in this situation.
So here I am.
I don't know how Bradford would detect this. Could he try to detect some kind of... He wants to try and read this man to see, like, if there is something weird and special about him.
Sure.
That's
My
unbelievably
insight?
vague.
The Arcana?
Arcana? Oh no, he's bad at those. He's gonna mark him with Hunter's Mark, Dragon Mark. Just to see if that does anything. He doesn't know if that'll do anything.
I'm a dragon mark, and I didn't know it this whole time.
Now, this is good.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Sure, I'll do that again and get hopefully better than
I'm not
it's
used to the dragon mark.
He has no fucking idea. He has not the faintest clue. Yeah, weird.
Any guess you can surmise is as good as mine. He wasn't around by the time I graduated and was stationed in anywhere close, so I have no clue. Village is still alive. So, little blessings.
True.
So, is that the worst you've heard?
Kind of like leans back, tastes the thing that he's making. It's a little better. Just kind of thinks, he's like, yeah, it's up there.
It's only up there. I'm offended. Kidding. What's the worst, huh? I know you haven't been graduated for a while, but what's the worst? If that's not at the top.
Other people's stories are not my place to tell.
Ah, I see.
There's a bit of a smile.
Fair enough. Do you think everyone's going to make the plunge right away?
The way Carolyn makes it sounds... There might be some deception, but... I think so.
Deception? What, you're going to trick them into falling or something?
It's a case of the more you know, the less likely it is to work, and we kind of need it to work.
Yeah. Are you not concerned they might want a bit of retribution afterwards?
They
You know them better than
full
me.
rights for retribution after all that shit. If they want to take it out on us, they can take it out on us. I do not care. But I don't think they will. At least not most of them.
Sebastian's gonna tilt his head after that remark. Watchman Bradfield, do you normally suffer the burdens of others?
That is a very strange question.
I noted from how you just responded. You rather easily jumped to that, being ready to suffer the retribution of your underclass. It's not a bad thing, let me say. I just wonder. I hope your other classmen are not, I don't know, throwing too much burden your way.
No. I'm not self-flagellant or anything like that. I wish we could help them, the underclass, without them having to go through all this, you know? Like this. Our lives aren't the kindness that I would wish upon people. You know? I mean,
know
to
that
be
through and
completely
through.
blunt, he looks around to make sure Victor's not here, because he still believes Victor would somehow be able to hear him right now.
The
100%.
paranoia.
We just see like a snake built into this wall. That's
Degree of
spirals.
madness. You see Victor out of the corner of your eye at all times.
To put it bluntly, like I did as a kid, we're a cult of suicidal crazy people that fight the darkness and at best hold it at bay.
You said that as a kid?
And not all the details, but the suicidal crazy people thing, yes, absolutely. My parents were not very fond of the Black Lodge.
Oh, your
But
parents
anyways.
told you that. I thought you had the powers of prophecy, and maybe you might need to get that second cleansing.
No, do not tell people I am prophetic. I don't want the consequences of that.
Fair enough.
No, but it's not a life that I would wish to people, and if they get pissed and want to take it out on people, I think they totally have the right to.
So your parents told you that. So Boggy Willow wasn't a fan of the watch, huh? There's a certain irony with that, I feel.
I'll clarify this one. Do not pry deeper. It was not Boggy Willow. I ended up at Boggy Willow and at the orphanage, which is where I met a few others.
A few others. But they're still around.
Lucia and Gregor are.
You're from the same village.
Dropped off or kicked out, but yeah. Same house with a far too kind person. Oh, also Iceland, but she's not around here.
Who is that?
She's our sister. She's the sister of light and training. She's
Oh, wait. So you're telling me
Uh-huh.
That's from Buggy Willow.
Uh-huh.
3 orphans came out of it before it got taken over by infection and a Sister of Light.
No. About 6 orphans did, and the Sister of Light. Wait, 6?
He's just
Well,
cause
Garth-
like he's
Garth's
like
math
holding
is
up
off.
on his hands like 3 and like his thumb for like 1, and he's just like tapping it, and then you say that and he just freezes.
One of them a dragon mark, one of them a werewolf.
Yeah, he would also add that on. It's like, oh, just to fuck with you more, and he just like pulls off to like his shirt to the side to show off the dragon mark part, and then he mentions Gregor's a fucking werewolf as well. But Chad the Frog, no.
Okay, I really hope Buggy Willow comes back because that is some astronomical odds.
We're a really weird family.
So 6 of you, but you mentioned 3. He looks at Bradford, arrives at a conclusion. I won't pry. I think I can answer my own conclusions.
Rapper kind of wags like a wooden spoon. It's like, oh, you're learning.
I think about this time everyone would be getting back. If
Welcome
you came back.
If you came back.
Who comes back to the barracks?
Who comes back to Barack
Jericho
Obama?
skitter along the walls and ceiling as he fucking bounds back to his clothes.
I head
Putting
straight
your
to
footprints off the wall.
Watchman Gregor just cleaned the place too.
You hear Brigger come out? The hell was that noise? Jericho,
was
stop
Watchman.
skittering on the damn walls.
no.
Does he normally do that?
We've been here for like 2 weeks. Your guess is as good as mine, man. He's from a different class entirely.
I know one other Dampio, and they don't normally do that.
Do we know what the year ones are doing? Or are they like
They're
Right.
marching
Being ran to death.
by Riker.